Little brother just got called to the principal's office because I gave him a little bit something to help him focus at school. And of course, his dumbass got caught. Now, for reference, my little brother has always had trouble focusing, and his mental has just always been all over the place. Honestly, I kind of think he has ADHD, but we have Mexican parents, so that's just probably never gonna get diagnosed. Now, despite the fact that he has trouble focusing, he's actually a really smart kid and decided to go to one of those like nerdy schools that like really focuses on STEM programs and stuff like that. So I gave him something that personally I always use to get me absolutely wired, focused, and dialed in. It just locks me the fuck in. But he's a high school kid, of course, so he starts telling his friends about it. His friends tell other people. Random people are asking him for some now, and word gets around that he has these like magic pills that help you focus. This is what I gave him, by the way, and I was pretty sure these weren't going to be allowed at school just because you already know how like regular schools are super strict about what drinks and stuff you can bring in and what drinks you can't. I thought he was just smart enough to not get caught, but I was wrong, obviously. If you don't know what these are basically just these energy and focus mints or gums. You might have heard about them on the Joe Rogan podcast or on Shark Tank. And basically what they are, they're kind of just like caffeine mints or gum, right? You might be thinking why I gave someone who potentially has ADHD caffeine, because that seems like a terrible idea. And that's because these actually have something called L-theanine in them, which if you don't know, it's kind of like the opposite of caffeine. And so when you blend them together, it gives you all the energy and focus without any of the jitters or like the crazy crash after. But its most powerful effect is the fact that it gets your brain into alpha state. And if you don't know what that is, it's just a fancy way of saying that it helps you get into flow state, which basically just means you're locked the fuck in. But now we have to go down there and explain to them that these aren't drugs and they're just caffeine gums or mints. And I'm actually really surprised that more people haven't heard of these guys, because these things are absolutely OP. Like, if you have trouble focusing or anything like that, I 100% recommend these. If you've never tried these before, I'll leave them linked down below. They're actually cheaper on TikTok than they are anywhere else. These guys are absolutely changing the game. I've been using them for the past like 3 to 4 years now. Anyways, wish me luck. Hopefully everything goes over pretty well.